Let's get it.
And here we go, NBA action live on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. Now here's Smith. Back to Şengün. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
Yeah, good physical play from the big man. Şengün refused to be stopped.
Here's Holmgren. Kevin Durant pulls it in. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And when Durant is clear for takeoff, no hesitation.
And Holmgren good for three.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Durant with it. Guarded now by Williams. Back to Durant. Thompson outside. Oh, he cranks it in! Right on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Goodness.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Now here's Holmgren. Outside for SGA. Screen by Holmgren. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Smith with the rebound. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Houston shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. And here are the Rockets. It's a 5-point game, and they pick up 2.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Now here's Thompson. The kick to Durant. Back to Thompson. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And here's SGA outside. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Down low. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow. Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Right side, Williams. That one goes in. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. On the wing, Thompson. To the inside. And Shane. Goon, throw it down.
The textbook work by Shingun, setting a solid screen and then getting open.
Outside, SGA.
2 minutes.
He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
So what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
On the wing, Durant. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 5. Here's Williams. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Thompson. And stolen by Williams. Fast break, here we go. Wallace outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mitchell. The Rockets pull it in. To the middle. Thompson outside. Pass to Okogie. Inside. Poke loose. And stolen by Williams. Lets the 3 fly. Williams misses. The Rockets lead by 3. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Williams. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
This is how you execute in transition, getting all the way to the cup.
Well, if you have an opening, hit that gas pedal, and you will get it easy too.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. That one's good. This game is all even.
3 points.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
16.
The Thunder, 16.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
But simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
The putback. Outside for Green. Back to Okogie. Pass to Shepard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Finney Smith. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
And here is Williams. On the wing, Wallace. Now Williams. Launches it. Drops in the 3. Williams has got 9 points.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Pass to Şengün. Some solid defense from Williams. Here are the Thunder with the ball. Williams in the post. Left side Williams. And that misses. That would have put him up. Back to Finney Smith. And that comes off the assist by Green. Finney-Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Williams. With the teardrop. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Smith outside. Pass to Şengün. Houston working the ball around. Outside Durant. Back to Thompson. Here's the three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Here's Oklahoma City now. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. That one falls. Holmgren's got 5 now. So it's the Rockets now, trailing by 2. Now here's Durant. Pass to Shepherd. Back to Durant. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Here's Oklahoma City now. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Caruso with the bucket.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
And it's in there.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
1:27 left in the second quarter. SGA deciding where to go with it. He can't get it to go. Smith right side. Pass to Shepherd. To the paint. Here's Şengün. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And it's 7 points for Alperen Şengün.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Shooting for Oklahoma City.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Outside, SGA. Shot clock at 5. 13 feet out. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets trail. On the wing, Durant. Oh, KD! Filthy!
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
Here's Durant. Durant, so effective inside.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
From deep, SGA. That doesn't go either for SGA. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Rockets ahead, up by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Gilgeous-Alexander with the floater.
A clever scorer who reads the floor beautifully. The floater is just one of many ways Gilgeous-Alexander can beat you.
Pass to Şengün. The 3 is up. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's SGA. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
Outside Eason. Durant inside. 9 points in the game. Back to Eason. His first shot coming late. It's tipped. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. From deep, SGA. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander. Rockets trail by 3. Pass to Durant. Inside. Şengün. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
We all know about Durant's ability as a scorer, but he is so unselfish, and he always makes the right play in pick and rolls.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9. Drains the triple.
And the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A different look for Oklahoma City. Here's Durant. Durant takes it in. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Clear the way. When Durant is moving like this, you know he's focused on throwing it down.
Outside for Dort. Three-pointer. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
If he gets any daylight out there, he is capable of knocking that shot down.
And stolen by Williams. Dort, right side. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
You're making the slam look second nature. Once Dort sees the launching pad, he's ready to take off.
Here's Durant. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Williams looking around. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Williams misses. Eason with the ball. Hartenstein covering. Houston working the ball around. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Here's Dort. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Şengün.
And when Dort sees an opportunity to score, he goes hard, getting the defense to foul him in the process.
It's both from the stripe. And here are the Rockets now. Pass to Capella. Capella draws the double. Dort with a steal. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Houston. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Green for 3. He's off on that one. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 14-6 run. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Pass to Mitchell. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Mitchell's got 5 points. Here's Green, and he makes it on the layup.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Here's Williams. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead.
44.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Rockets trail by 7. On the take. And stolen by Hartenstein. There's the 3. Williams misses. And it's Houston's ball. Pass to Şengün. Doubled by Hartenstein. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
Well, that is the definition of an unforced error. Very unfortunate. And the coach is going to have something to say about that.
Here's Mitchell. The steal. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Oklahoma City making a switch here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Allie, thank you. Outside for Mitchell. Clock at 4. Banked it in off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 7.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Oklahoma City foul. Mitchell. First personal foul.
Shot from the inbound. And stolen by Caruso.
The over and back call, always avoidable.
Look, I understand you want to fight for the basketball, but you also have to be smart about it.
Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Okogie. Back to Finney-Smith. The kick to Durant. Here's Shepard. Durant inside. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense is all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Outside Mitchell. Outside Dort. For 3. Money from 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Oh, touches it off the glass.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Outside Mitchell. Williams with the screen. Releases from 15. Şengün pulls it down. Rockets trail by 6. And stolen by Williams. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Wiggins. And the Rockets making a change here.
First team foul.
Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Can't hit it. Now Durant. Easton outside. Smith outside. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
This is huge for Smith's overall growth. Now, he wants to be a knockdown scorer in big-time spots.
Outside Mitchell. Wiggins outside. rebound board. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Şengün pulls it down. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Eason with the ball. Caruso covers. Pick by Smith. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Williams. And he slams it down.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
Now Durant. Driving inside. Oh, unanswered slam.
Oh, what a...
Oh, man.
Look out below.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Thompson.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, they desperately needed those free throws, and he delivered. It's down to a one-possession game.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They trail by 4. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
You have to be smart here. If they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
Jabari Smith. The 3 ball is down.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And does the pressure affect you? Nope, not that time. Not for players who practice these moments. Well executed.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, you need a 3. Of course, the D will be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be easy.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that'll do it, folks.